Good morning, everyone. Welcome back. My name is Lisa, and this channel is Growing on Vancouver Island. Today, we're going to be planting some sunflowers. I wouldn't typically be planting sunflowers this early in our growing season. Here, we typically plant them after the last frost outside, but I came across a movement going on in our local Facebook groups, which is basically encouraging local gardeners to plant sunflowers to support Ukraine virtually. This is not a political channel by any means, and we won't be talking politics here ever, but I wanted to participate in this movement of planting sunflowers, and this is also an experiment for me. I've never planted sunflowers this early outside in our climate. So this is what we're going to do. I have no idea if this will work out, but we're going to plant them in a variety of different ways and hope that we get some early sunflowers this season. So come along. I'm going to show you the varieties we're going to plant first, and then we're going to go outside and plant some sunflowers. So first we have all of these sunflowers here. These are all except for one from Mackenzie Seeds, and we've got some Renee's Garden thrown in and a Pacific Northwest seed package as well. These ones are all going to be planted in the ground, and then I have the package on the far right here. This one is called Sunspot. This is supposed to be a container variety, so I'm going to be planting these in containers. And although the one next to it here is called Lemon Queen, and it doesn't say it's a container variety, but I'm probably going to be putting some of those in containers as well. And all of these are going to go in different spots in the ground, in the yard, and we'll see what happens. We also have a lot of birds in our area, so I'm hoping that the birds leave the seeds alone, but we can never guarantee that, so we're going to give it a try. Hello everyone. Now we are in my side yard. This is where we're going to be planting a few pots of the sunflower seeds. We've got them all here. I pre-filled them with soil. And I have half garden soil and half seed starting mix in these pots. So this location is quite protected. We are between our fence and our house, and our neighbor's house is right beside us. It's all pretty tight and narrow here, and it typically grows seeds quite well in plants. I've grown tomatoes in here before, and they usually do much better than the ones planted early in the vegetable garden, because it is so protected. So I'm hoping that this little protected area will be a good place to have our sunflowers grow. So now we're going to start some seeds. So first I'm going to start with planting some Lemon Queen into these two containers here. Oh, they don't actually provide many seeds in these packages. So this seed package has 8 seeds in it. So we're gonna do 4 in each, and I think I'm actually gonna mix the varieties together. I expected there to be a fair bit more seeds in each package, so I didn't expect to have just a small number, but that's okay. We will make do with what we've got. And we'll see what comes out. And now we'll plant the Sunspot variety. This package has, well, this one has 12, so actually I may not plant them all in here. I think we'll save some for the other 2 containers that I have going on here. I'm just pushing the seeds in, maybe a 1/4 inch or so with my finger, and just giving them a light covering of soil. And that's done. We're just going to water them in now. And after this initial watering, I don't think I'll be watering these again. Assuming that they're sprouting okay, I will probably water them end of April, beginning of May. We get so much rain that it definitely won't be necessary to do that before our spring really gets into full gear. So these are the seeds planted in containers, and now we're going to go plant some in the yard. So here we are in my backyard, and this is our gravel pathway that goes from our upper section to our lower section. So here I'm going to be planting sunflowers along this fence, kind of towards the back. I've got a bunch of perennials, bulbs, shrubs, some trees, and flowers all planted along this section of the fence, and we have creeping thyme at the top. And I'm just going to make some little holes and clear some space and put the sunflowers so that if they do grow, that they can lean on the fence for support. So let's do that. I'm gonna plant a few sunflowers in this area here. I'm just gonna till the soil and gravel a little bit, just gently. I'm not gonna be planting these guys too deep. And we're going to start with the sunflower Autumn Beauty this time. And we're just going to put in a few seeds here and there and see what happens. Once again, the seed package does not have many seeds, but we're just going to pluck some in and see what grows. These seeds are actually quite small compared to a lot of sunflower seeds that I've seen in the past. I'm not sure if that means the plants and flowers are going to be a lot smaller, or if it's just a smaller seed in general. But we will find out what's going to happen. So here we are in the upper section behind my vegetable garden. I have a big tree in the middle of this little bed, 3 sword ferns, and I'm going to be planting some sunflowers towards the back of the bed. This area does get a fair bit of shade. I didn't mention in my previous clips, but the yard in general is full sun. It gets 12 to 16 hours of full sun in the middle of summer. Most of summer gets that much sun. This area is a little bit more shaded, but it should still be okay for growing sunflowers. So here we go. We're going to start with sunflower color fashion. We'll just plant them in a little line around the back of this little border. Now this variety has a ton of seeds in the package, so I guess Pacific Northwest Seed Company provides more seeds than Mackenzie Seeds, it looks like. And these seeds are also very tiny compared to previous varieties that I've grown. Just put a few towards the back. If they grow. I sure hope they grow. And maybe just a few a little bit closer to the front, just for fun. I've got some lovely weeds popping up everywhere. I'm gonna have to clean those up pretty soon. And now we'll move on to the next section. So here we are in my vegetable garden, and I'm going to be planting a strip of sunflowers along the perimeter of the vegetable garden, and we'll see what happens, how they grow. Hopefully the birds don't decide that this is their next meal. So I think that's going to be all for today. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you in the next one.